Hello, my name is Lynn. I'm definitely a makeup enthusiast. I feel very weird doing this video, and I guess that's normal for a first video. Welcome to my channel. I figured I would start the channel off with a makeup collection that I was super excited about the first time I found out about it. I'm not going to do an unboxing because I already unboxed it. However, there are a lot of videos with unboxing, and so you can definitely check those ones out. But I will show you the collection. Is the Edward Scissorhands by Melt. This is my first experience with Melt Cosmetics. I hear that they are amazing. I actually have already taken the makeup bag out and filled it up with all of the products. Oops, I guess I didn't take the plastic off. Anyways, this is the bag that comes with the collection. I already have everything ready to go, so I'm just going to jump into it. Yeah, we're just here to have fun, so let's have some fun. It came with this mirror. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? And I didn't peel this off either. There we go. This is the eyeshadow palette. It's the most exciting palette I've ever owned, I think. So cute. These are the colors we have. They're so pretty. Now, I have seen everybody do looks with the purples and the blues. So I've decided I'm going to do the greens. I am so sorry that I'm awkward. I'm awkward in real life, so it's just going to come through. It is what it is. If you like awkward, stick around because we're bound to get there if we haven't already. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Unusual Guest. That's, let's see, right there. This one here in the center. Bear with me. All right, so I'm just going to start trying to build up right here. I already have a primer on my eyes, and I set it. Sometimes I set it, sometimes I don't, but I just find that if I set it with a powder, things blend out easier, especially if it's a makeup I'm not used to using. I don't know, how different formulas work if I haven't used them before, so I find that setting the primer is very helpful. That is so pretty. My son and some friends have been telling me to do some makeup videos for quite some time. And I'm actually an introvert, so this is definitely a challenge. But I love makeup. My son has agreed to help me edit the videos. He's such a good kid. So he's currently off on the side of me researching how to do everything. So we are both new to this, but I think we will make a good team. All right, so I've got that first shade on. Now we're going to go in with the Inventor, which is the shade here. So I'm going to go in with the darker one here in this outer corner and try to gently buff it in. I don't want to cover that entire lid space, but I definitely want to give it some definition. There's a little bit of fallout. That's okay because we can clean that up. It's all about the blending, right? That's what they say in the movie. I watched the movie again last night because it's been probably a couple years since I've seen it. And I love that movie. So I was like, well, it's a good time to watch it, and we'll just call it research for my video. And I hope I'm not covering up everything I'm doing. I'm trying not to have my mouth gaping open and being awkward in the video. Just tapping that in there. All right. I probably should have started with this eye because this is the difficult eye that never likes to cooperate. And it would have been easier to match this to that than match this to that. But oh well, we're in it now. So I suppose if this doesn't turn out, there's another day. We'll just do it another day. No pressure. All right. So this is where we're at. Got those colors on there. Small circles. And then a little bit of swishing back and forth. Okay. All right, this is where we're at so far. We will come back to it. I have a little bit of creasing already here. I do not believe that it is because of the makeup. I think the makeup's blending beautifully. I think it has more to do with me not working the way I typically do. So back into Unusual Guest, and I'm going to just try to add a little bit just above and blend those together. And the other side. I'm going to do some NYX glitter primer. Something about me is I don't have eyelashes. I have something called trichotillomania. So I love that we got eyelashes. But I have a certain way that I have to do the eyelashes in order to make them look real. And if you don't know what trichotillomania is, join the club. Actually, for years and years and years, didn't even know what it was. I didn't get a diagnosis. What it is you pull out your hair. It's just a disorder. So I've had it since I was a kid. It's just what I've always done. So, let's see, where can I put that? My eyelashes, they don't really grow back too much anymore. I get like little nubs, but that's about it. But we work around that. It's just something that makes me unique. And I don't know, maybe one of you has trichotillomania. And we all have something unique about us. It's definitely unique about me. Okay, so here's the NYX glitter primer that I'm using. It just helps keep everything locked into place. Just putting it from about the center of my eyelid and working it over into the front corner there. I think I used too much, but that's okay. We'll let that dry down just a little bit. So I'm going to go in with Edward. That's this one here. And I'm just going to put that on top towards the center. Sorry, I'm not used to trying to get it all on camera. This is really pretty. So I do all kinds of makeup. I try to do character makeup. Again, I don't have any training. I am self-taught. So I just try things, or I'll see something and I'll be like, I wonder if I could do that. And I'll just try. And sometimes it'll turn out. And other times it might not turn out, but I don't care. It's just fun. And I like makeup because, I don't know, it's just, it can transform how you feel about yourself. It can also make other people smile. I did a makeup look where I turned myself into a cat for my friend. I just wanted to make her smile. So I'll do things like that because it can make people smile. It can make them laugh. And we live in a world where we don't have enough opportunities to smile sometimes. So if I can make somebody smile with my makeup, that's awesome. What a privilege to be able to do that. All right. So we've got the sparkle and shine in the center of our eyelids. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this across from the center of the lid to the inner corner. And just tap that in there. Like I said, this is a really simple look. It's my first video. I didn't want to do anything too complicated because, I don't know, y'all might just be here to see different looks using this palette, which is cool. Or you might be here just scrolling around on different videos. That's so pretty. I'm going to go in with this purple. It's really light and very sheer. It's called Kim. So we're going to go in with that. Oh, it's very squishy, creamy. So be very careful and light-handed when you go in. Let's see. I'll do this. And I'm going to just try to connect it up with some of that green and do the inner corner here. That's so pretty. I wanted to keep it a green look because, like I said, I saw a lot of people doing the purples and the blues. And so I probably would have started with that too, to be honest with you. But I definitely wanted to do something that I hadn't seen anybody else do. Because, I don't know, why not? Just do something different. Be different. All right. But I still have my purple here in the center, and it's a highlight. So that's so pretty. Woo! Definitely satisfying. A little more right up here. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take this further out. Just a smidgen. Yeah. Like that. What do you think? Okay. So now we're going to do the lower lashes, or just below the lower lash. The lower lid, I should say. Now for this, I do want to use, I think I'm going to use the purple, Suburbia, because I don't want to match this, and I do want to add a little bit of that color in. So I'm just going to take one of these here brushes and just start working that across the lower lash line. Sorry, close my gaping mouth. Do y'all just like, when you're doing your makeup? It's not really something people probably want to see when you're doing a video. So for that, I apologize if I don't catch myself. But we're learning here. And there's no shame in learning. So do the other side. So one of my friends is getting married next month, and she asked me to do her makeup for her wedding, which is a huge honor. And I'm really humbled by that because, oh my goodness, to be a part of somebody's special day, that's a lot of trust. It's a lot of trust that she's putting in me. And we did the practice run. She's so beautiful anyways. So, I mean, I really didn't need to do a whole lot. But she made me want to, so I never graduated from high school, but she made me want to get my GED. So I'm trying to do that because I want to go to esthetician school so that I can become a professional makeup artist. Sorry, I just went in with the inventor again. Just I want to do on the outer lash just to deepen it and darken it, and then I'm connecting it to the upper lid. And then I want to blend that into the sparkle. Of course, I did that there. I made a little bit of a mess here. A clean brush, because we're not trying to smear it. Just trying to clean it up just a smidgen. The makeup collection came with eyeliners. I'm going to do the green because, like I said, everybody's doing the purple and the blue. So we're going to do this. And for this, I am going to use this mirror. I apologize if I make it difficult to see, but we're going to do the waterline, and then I'm going to tight line. I'll probably tight line with black because, like I said, I don't have eyelashes. So if I don't use black, it's going to show. It's going to show that they're not real lashes, that I don't have any real lashes. So we're going to do that. I'll have to smudge the green a little bit. The dark green. Because I went down too far with this. But I usually don't do such a light color on my lower lash line. But I figure, why not? We're just going to do this. Anyways, we're making it work. We're just doing this thing. All right, so we got the green on. Now I'm going to go in with an eyeliner, a black eyeliner. I'm going to use the ColourPop black eyeliner because ColourPop, this is Swerve. They have amazing eyeliners, and they're in a budget-friendly range for most people. And then I'm just going to tight line my upper lash line. I find that they don't smudge. They tend to stay in place. And when you do your, again, this is not a tutorial. This is just what I do. But when you're doing your waterline and your tight lining, don't pull on your skin. You can look up, you can look wherever you got to look, but don't pull on your skin because you're going to give yourself wrinkles. And also, if you have your base down, it's going to show up in the end. So don't do that. All right. So we've got the one done, and it did transfer just a little bit. I kind of am not hating that. I actually kind of think I'm going to go in with a little black. There I go with my mouth again. Oh, sorry. I think I'm going to just do a little bit of black on the inner and the outer corners and leave the center green. I'll probably go in with the green again just to like bolden it, but yeah, I kind of like that. And it was transferring anyway, so we're just going to go with it. All right, now I'm going to do this one. And if y'all are thinking like, no, I could never do that without tugging on my eye, you can. It just takes practice. And I actually have tremor issues from a medication I used to take. And so sometimes I'll do what I just did, where I'll just accidentally jump the lid. But it's okay. Take your time. But if I can do it, anyone can do it, honestly. All right, and it's transferring down here. Just going to fill that in like I did on the other one, since it was transferring anyways. And I'm probably going to go up just a little bit. The trick is trying not to blink. Which I do, so that's all right. And then you can just smoke it out and try to fix anything, but I goofed. And I'm just going to smudge these just a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with that green again. So that it's not just stark black, and it just kind of blends it. There. All right, this is where we're at. All right, so it didn't come with a black eyeliner, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to give myself a wing using this e.l.f. Pencil eyeliner. I'm going to shake it a little bit. I'm getting a napkin because these always tend to drip after I've shook them. And it's just better than dripping all over the place. Okay, so I do my eyeliner just a little bit different than most people. Most people flick it out. Because of my tremors, it makes it really difficult to do that. So I usually start where I want to end and then bring it in. So we're going to do that. So I go here. And then I bring I'm not usually holding a mirror when I'm doing this. I'm just filling in now. So it definitely makes it more complicated. But you know what? In order to do something new, you have to learn something new. So we're just going to do that. We're learning together. I'm just kind of going back and forth just a little bit because like I said, I don't have eyelashes. So that means this is really close to my eye. I don't have the eyelashes to stop this from going into my eye. So I have to be very careful. This just turned off. All right. All right, one wing done. Now, actually, I am not loving that one because I didn't get it where I normally would. There. That's better. Okay. We're going with that. All right. Now, do the same thing on the other side. And this is drying out just a little bit, so definitely time to go and get a new one. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Now, before I do my lashes, I actually have a little something different. Like I said, I wanted to do something different that I haven't seen. I went to the craft store and I found these cute little charms. I took the 2 off here, but I found these cute little charms. And then I took a tool here to cut the little round pieces off. And I thought it would be really cool to use a little bit of eyelash glue and then just put it on the outer edge of my eye. And I know this is not all that blown out, but that's okay because we have the charms too. So try things that are different. Don't always do what everybody else does. Stand out a little bit. So I'm actually going to do my blush first. This came with the collection, also like a snow globe style. Super cute. And the color is quite peachy pink. So we're going with that. I don't know why I'm using such a small blush brush, but that's okay. I'm just going to dab it. Actually, you know what? I'm very pale and it's not really showing up on me. Oof. I did not use a primer on my face. I used, a primer for my lids, but I didn't do a primer on my face, and I apologize if my face looks very dry. I'm going to go up here because I contour just a little bit, and I like to blend that pink shade in. I like to blend my blush just on the outer part of my contour, so it just looks like that's more natural. I think I need a little more blush here. Okay. I don't know. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. If you want a subtle blush, I definitely recommend this one. I think the product is good. It's very powdery. A lot of kick up coming up, but that's okay. That sort of thing doesn't really bother me. All right. It's very light. And actually, I don't wear very dark blush most of the time. This is very light even for me. I don't know if I would use this one again all that much. I think it would definitely be beautiful for like a no makeup look, because it just adds a little bit of something. But honestly, I feel like the pink, the natural pink on my cheeks, because my living room is really hot right now, I think that shows up more. You got this here. That's just from me being hot, from my living room being too warm. So, all right, a little bit on my chin. Not really loving how I blended it right here, so I'm just going to blend it out just a smidgen more. How do you guys that do videos, how do you look into the mirror? Or I mean, how do you look into your camera and do the makeup? I mean, I can kind of do it, but it's also, I don't know, maybe it's just a learning curve. All right, so now I'm going to use those charms, or should I do that after I put my lashes on? I don't know. We're going to try that. I'm going to put my lashes on first. These are super cute. Oh, also, okay, this collection came with cute little scissors, which is amazing because I use scissors like this for my lashes, of course, but also when I am grooming my eyebrows, I will brush them up and then just, so I kind of like that. Everybody else is removing their little charm. I'm going to leave it on, but this is great for the lashes that you get. I think these lashes are super cute. So I'm going to do, I don't know why I'm doing the left one first. It's just the first one I pulled out. I'm going to cut this little part here that sticks out because that is so annoying when they're just poking you. But I'm not cutting any of the lashes, the actual lashes themselves, just the little strip that comes out towards the end here. And I'm doing that on both sides. Well, actually, I don't need to do it on the other side because I'm going to cut away a little bit depending on how much I need. For this, I am going to use a mirror because I am not trying to poke anything out. So, actually, you know what? I don't know. I feel like normally I would cut some away, but I actually feel like these actually seem like they're perfect for me. It probably won't be perfect, but whatever. I guess we'll live and learn if it's not. So I'm going to put a little bit of eyelash glue. I use the Ardell lash glue. Been using this for years. It works really good. I used to use something else. I think, oh gosh, I don't even remember. I did not like the old one. So I've been using this for years and I'm afraid to try anything new. I'm going to put a little bit, I said a little bit. I put a little bit of glue on the strip itself. I ended up putting way too much on. I'm trying to spread it out at this point. And as that dries down just a little bit, it's going to take a while because I put way too much on. I'm also going to, pardon me, I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the lid itself because that helps keep the lashes in place. And I use my mirror to do that. And I'm just gently dabbing it kind of where I have the eyeliner. I hear my chickens outside. I have chickens. Just something like that. I tend to actually go up on the wing as much as possible because sometimes I like to choose my placement. So we're doing that, and it'll dry, and then it'll just help the lash stick better, especially on the inner corner where you tend to have lifting. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side as well, even though I didn't do the other lash just yet. I'll probably do the other lash in just a moment. Let's see. All right. And because I don't have eyelashes, I tend to just stick this where I would have eyelashes because it tends to look more natural that way. And I think I went too high with this, so I'm going to go just down just a little bit. There we go. So then that will dry. I'm going to grab my other lash and get this one ready. Again, I'm hoping that it's kind of perfect. It looks perfect, like the length. I almost always have to cut it, but I feel like other lashes are generally longer than these. So this one will probably dry down before the other one does because I added too much before. That's okay. We're going to start with this. It's still quite damp. Look how much I put on. That's way too much. Don't do what I did. Don't do that. So far, so good. I actually think I should have started out just a little bit further out. That's okay. And then this will dry to clear, so you won't even see the white. This is where we're at. Like I said, it was still very wet when I put it on, so sometimes it will want to shift and move around, but that's it. That's where we're at. All right, and then I'm going to do the other one, which still looks, actually this looks like it's dried quite a bit. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's drying down. All right. I think I got, I think I got this one out further. It's okay. Whatever. I'm not going to stress. It is what it is. All right. Okay. So that will dry. All right. Those are beautiful. I think those are beautiful. Okay. Now for the charms. Now these charms, one of them had green on them, and then the other one was just gold. So I took a nail polish because I also love to do nail art. So I own nail polish in just about every color there is, and I just matched up with the nail polish what was already on the other one that has green. So I'm just going to add some eyelash glue to the back of them, and then we're going to try to stick them on. Hopefully this works out. I mean, they are quite heavy, but I think we can do this. Also, I'll probably do, like I do with my lashes, I will probably do just like a little bit of glue right where I'm going to place it, because it really helps secure things. I'm going to set that down. But I thought, how cute to do little dinosaurs, especially because I was doing a green look. Everybody else was doing like a purple and blue. So just adds a little bit of extra cuteness, I think. And because he was like trimming bushes and sculpting them, and he did little dinosaurs, I thought that would be really cute and it would fit the theme. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do something different. So I'm going to get the other one ready. Some glass glue. And then I'm going to set that down to dry. Watch me drop it. Oh my goodness, that would suck. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue where I want it. I think I want it right here. What do you think? Is that where I should have it? I don't know. Yeah, I think right here, just outside. I'm just going to do that. All right. And we just got to, y'all, I can't do anything and make them look even. What's that about? That's all right. We're going to make this work. It dries down clear. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So once that's dried down, I can start placing the charms. Now it came with some lip glosses or lipsticks. I have to figure out which is which. Actually, let's see. I don't know. It's a dark makeup look. I think everybody else has been doing the blue, but this is Bohemian Bliss. I just watched the movie last night. I was like, oh, I better be able to pronounce that. Bohemian Bliss. That's the pink one, which I kind of want to do because everybody else was doing the dark one. This one is Winsome Wahine. And because I did a dark eye makeup look, that generally would be when I would use something like this. It's really beautiful. Look at that sparkle. Ooh, sparkle. So pretty. But because everybody's already using this, and everybody did the lighter colors, I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to use the Bohemian Bliss. I can't pronounce it. I apologize. And then I think I'm going to use, this came with the kit. This is, We're Not Sheep. That's what the color is. I've seen everybody else use the browns, so I'm just trying to do like something totally different. You do you. I'm going to wipe away the lip balm that I used. Just kind of pat it away. My upper lip is pretty much non-existent, so I'm going to try to overlap just a little bit. If I do too much, it is extremely obvious. So I'm going to start with my lower lip, and I contoured my lower lip and my upper lip just to try to make it look just a little bit bigger, but again, this is non-existent, so. All right, this is kind of chipping away a little bit, so I might be using too much pressure. This is a really pretty color. I really like it. It's very creamy. Yeah, I like that. It's very creamy. It's very comfortable on the lips. It's very smooth. It's not dry at all. So I like that. Okay, so now we're going to do the Bohemian Bliss. Pretty. I can tell there's a little bit of glitter in here. It's a little bit scratchy. Let's see if I can show you on. I didn't notice that before. I thought it was just the blue one. I don't know. It's not really showing up. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it right there. So, I can feel it, but it's not super scratchy. It's just, you can feel it a little bit. Some people may not like that. If they have texture sensitivities. It's a very moist lip glossy type thing. I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss because it always ends up giving me sores on the outer corners of my lips. And that's just annoying. I think it's just because when it's wet, it just makes my mouth feel like it has to salivate. And then it's like, I'm constantly wiping it away. And so then I get sores. So has nothing to do with the product. It's all has to do with me. I see these are starting to dry down. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the charms. I'm going to do right here and hope that doesn't fall off. Do a little charm there. And we'll do the other charm on the other side. I can't see to pick it up. I may have accidentally let this dry down a little bit too long. Didn't see that coming because I thought I put a lot on, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. Are they crooked? Are they lopsided? Probably. Do I care? Not so much. I'm just doing this to show you can do different things. Be your own person. Do your own thing. Anyways, I just think that's cute. Doesn't it fit the theme? I think it's cute. I also think it would be really cute if you had some green gems to maybe do on the inside or maybe just around the upper part of or the lower part of your eyebrow. But I think this is a cute standalone little charm to do. Goes with the green really well. I got my lips mostly how I want them. I can see I still need to go in with that lip pencil one more time because as I'm looking in the camera, I see it looks really naked right there. So I'm just going to touch up on both sides. Not loving it. Lips are always the hardest thing for me to do because I got such small lips. And it's also hard to get precision when your hands want to shake. But I think that's better. So I think we're done. I think this is the look. The eyelashes dried, so they're not showing white no more. What do we think? Just one last little pushy push there. What do we think? Do we like it? Is it a good makeup look? Oh, I meant to do my hair. I should probably go do my hair, pop off here real quick, and go fix my hair a little bit so you're not just seeing this. You can see the full look. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got my hair down. Didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, so it might look a little bit wonky. That's okay. I don't care. Really quick, I forgot to do they're not really highlighting sticks, but I'm going to use them as that. They're, I think they're toppers is what they are. They're both like snow. I think they're so pretty. This one is Cold Outside. It's Cold Outside. So there's that one. And this one, oh, I thought they were the same. I must have pulled the same one out twice. This one's more of a gray colored. And it's, I'm trying to read it. I can't read it. Yeah, I cannot read it. I apologize. I will try to have something to say what it is. But we're going to do the white one. It's Cold Outside. And I'm actually just going to use it as a little highlighter here. And yeah, we're going to do that. Maybe a little bit on my nose. Mine's, I don't know, I think I goofed it a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to put a little bit there. And a little bit here. And maybe just a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my lip. All right, and then blend that right on in there. I might have done just a tad too much on the tip of my nose. That's okay though. I don't care. Actually, it's a bit much. It's okay. It is what it is. I'm gonna wipe a little bit of it away. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna stress. So anyways, this is the final look. What do you think? Do you like it? Is it makeup? Is it breakup? You decide. Anyways, I appreciate you sticking around if you did. And if you liked this very awkward video, then subscribe and come back for more awkward videos. Hopefully it gets less awkward over time. Anyways, whose first video isn't awkward? I have seen a lot of people that I've watched for years, and even their videos were awkward at first. So thanks for sticking in and like seeing me through this. And hopefully we can learn together and grow together. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. And come back again. Hopefully I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week. So hopefully I can do that. But yeah, I hope to see you again. Thank you for stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. That look cool. Thank you, baby.